Welcome to my channel, the Blograna Blog. The new format of the Champions League is finally back. Champions League 25-26 is gonna start. And tomorrow is the match between Barcelona and Bayern Munich, the FCB derby. So let's just talk about Bayern Munich first. So this is the first Champions League game of the season, and the first match itself is Bayern Munich. They're a tough opponent, and we'll face six different opponents in this new format. So the first of them is Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich currently are second in German league. They're still the best team in the league. They are back-to-back champions of Germany, and right now they are second place. They've played five matches. They've drawn one and won four, and that drawn match was a nil-nil draw, which was surprising given Bayern's firepower. But nevertheless, Bayern are a very strong team to play against, and their goal difference is 13-0. So basically, they haven't conceded a single goal. So their defense has been airtight so far, and so has Barcelona's, which I'll come to later. So it's 13-0. So they have been doing well, and the last league game was against Werder Bremen, and they won 4-0. So Bayern Munich are coming into this fixture with a rich vein of form. They have won five, they have just drawn one, they have not conceded a single goal. They are equal in points with Wolfsburg. So even though they're second, it's not. Uh, it doesn't mean anything because they are going to win the league unless Wolfsburg is going to do something crazy. So Bayern Munich are really strong, and they have really been underachieving these past few seasons given the talent they have. So this season they finally want to prove that they belong at the elite of Europe. So that is just a short intro of Bayern Munich. So coming to the players they're going to start against Barcelona. So their starting 11 against Werder Bremen was like this. It was Mahometovic in goal with Kurt at right back, Hansen and Eriksen as centre back, Simon at left back, and Pernilla Harder. Although it shows Pernilla Harder as one of the pivots, I don't necessarily think that was the case because in the highlights she was obviously as a forward she was way up the pitch, but here it does show that she was at least she started as one of the pivots. The other was Georgia Stanway, who's back now after the injury she suffered. I mean, she was back for the Euros, but she's now fully back to play for Bayern Munich, and she's been having a great season so far. And Lena Oberdorf is back, so that will be an interesting test because she's one of the best defensive midfielders in the world, and she's fully back now after a ACL injury. So that'll be a good test for the APM midfield of Barcelona. And then you have Tanikawa, who has proved to be a great signing for Bayern Munich, and she plays as the right wing. She even scored a goal in the last league game against Werder Bremen. So she is an amazing player, one to keep an eye for. Uh, since he plays on the left, then yes, Esme Brooks will probably take on her. So that'll be a great matchup. And Caruso as the attackman and KLARA Bull, who we are supposed to sign last season but couldn't because of financial issues. So KLARA Bull, as we all know, is a very top player, and her pace is definitely going to cause problems. Although Unabate is very fast herself, so that'll be a great battle to watch. There's so many individual battles to watch for, and Eva Pyer, who is a former Wolfsburg player, will play against Bayern Munich, so she will have some additional motivation to score against Bayern Munich. And then Leah Schuller, who was the striker up top. So I think with respect to the 11 against Barcelona, definitely Julia Guin will start at right back instead of Kent. She didn't start this game, so she was rotated for obvious reasons. And Oberdorf will definitely, I think it'll be a pivot of Oberdorf and Stanway. And it's just, and maybe Bigger's daughter might join in centre back. Otherwise, I don't know who starts between Harder and Schuller. I'm not sure. I think Pernilla Harder might start because of her experience in Champions League. She has scored around 40 plus goals in Champions League all time, so I think she might start instead of Schuller. But otherwise, I think this is pretty much going to be the starting 11. So the addition of Gwyn and Oberdorf, and maybe Harder moves up top. Otherwise, I think it's going to be more or less the same starting 11. Their manager is a new manager. Yeah, the old manager went to US, so he's a new manager, and so far they've been doing quite well. So Bayern Munich would want to prove that they belong at the elite of Europe, and like what better to show that to the world than like beating Barcelona in the first game, first match of the Champions League. So obviously they want to come in and beat Barcelona, and so yeah, it's going to be a great match with me. And this is also a match which would determine where Barcelona are right now. I mean, Barcelona themselves have been a very good reign of form. They play 6 league games. They won all 6 of them, and the last game was against Eibar, and Romeo opted for a lot of changes, a lot of substitutions, because in midfield, which was APA usually, but this time only Alexei started, and it Vicky and Shorten Live in midfield. So Aitan and Patrick came on later in the second half, so they got some rest, which was needed because we only have 18 players, and to play against Bayern Munich, you need your A game. So he rotated them, and then Esme Brutes and Alexandre and Pina did not even play. They did not play a single minute, so they're going to be really, really fresh against Bayern Munich. Otherwise, it was CGH, Payo, you had the usual suspects. You had Ona, Mappy, and Irene came on later in the match, and then Katakol in goal. Salma played as left back, which was an interesting choice, but she did well. She's really been great at tracking back and doing all the off the ball stuff, but on the ball she was really bad. But this game she looked as sharp as she has ever been in the last few months, so that was encouraging to watch. And she also scored a goal, which was a bonus. So yeah, so Barcelona's starting will obviously going to be a 4-3-3, and this is what I expect the starting 11 to be, which would be CGH. And yes, talking of CGH, she is also, her form is improving. Like she has had a stop-start season. She had an injury, she came back, she's rusty, she's slowly getting back to form, and she scored a goal which was very reminiscent of a typical goal she scores just from outside the box. So she's slowly coming back. Hopefully that continues, and she gets a top form soon. So I think the starting line will be CGH, Payor, and Pina up top. Look, I think Salma played the whole game, so I don't expect her to start. But we don't know. But because of that, I expect Pina to start. And Pina also scored the wonder goal last time Barca beat Bayern in the Camp Nou, and which Barca won 3-0. That was an amazing goal. We can watch it on YouTube if you want. It's an amazing goal from outside the box. So yeah, I think Pina would start. So that will be the front three, and midfield will be AP obviously, and the defense will be Ona, Mappy. I think it will be Ona, Alexandre. I'm not sure if it will be Irene or Mappy. I think it would be Irene. Mappy also is not a problem. So I think it'd be Irene, but yeah, you can't rule out Mappy also. Left back is going to be Esme Brutes, and goalkeeper is Katakol. So this would be the projected starting 11 for Barcelona, I think. So that is the thing. So this is going to be a great game. The FCB derby, the KLARA derby, if you want to call it, because we wanted to sign them and Bayern wanted to keep her. So that would be interesting. Hopefully we show her why she should have. I mean, she did want to join us, but like show her again that this is a great team. So that is it. So, and this is going to be played at Johan Cruyff Stadium, so I don't see why we can't beat them. They're a difficult team to beat, don't get me wrong, but we can beat them. Our record against them has been really good. So last time we beat them 3-0, although we did lose away from home 3-1. And before that, in the semi-final, we won 1-0 home and away. So our record has been great against them. So I expect this game to end 3-0 for Barcelona. So that's it, the first Champions League game. It's an exciting season. The title Barca lost last time, they're gonna come back with the vengeance to win it again and show that who are the real queens of Europe. So I think Barcelona will beat Bayern 3-0. So yeah, so that's the intro. That is a pre-match discussion of Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Thank you for watching. Like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already.